Have you ever wondered what secrets the world's most powerful people are hiding? Beyond the public speeches and carefully crafted images, every world leader has a file, a thick, detailed, and highly classified dossier compiled by intelligence agencies from around the globe. These aren't just resumes. They are intricate mosaics of their lives, their habits, their vulnerabilities, and their deepest secrets. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on what these files might contain and why they are the most valuable currency in the high-stakes game of global politics. Imagine a digital vault, secured by layers of encryption, accessible to only a handful of people. Inside, the files are organized by country, then by individual. Let's take a hypothetical world leader. Their file would begin long before they ever stepped onto the political stage. It starts with their early life, the family background, education, and early relationships. Intelligence agencies are meticulous. They would have copies of school records, early writings, and interviews with childhood friends and teachers. They're looking for patterns, for the seeds of ambition, ideology, or resentment that would shape the leader they were to become. As their career progresses, the file swells. Every public statement is analyzed, not just for its content, but for its tone, its delivery, and what it omits. Every trip abroad, every meeting, is documented. Who did they meet with? What was discussed? What was the body language? Whispers and rumors from political insiders, disgruntled former staff, or rival factions are all collected and cross-referenced. Nothing is too trivial. A preference for a certain brand of tea, a habit of late-night phone calls, a fondness for a particular artist. Every detail is a potential piece of the puzzle. These files are not just passive collections of data. They are active tools. Intelligence analysts, known as profilers, use this information to create psychological portraits. They seek to understand the leader's decision-making process. Arete, risk-averse, or a gambler? Do they respond to flattery or pressure? Are they driven by ideology, ego, or a desire for legacy? This psychological profile is crucial. It allows a government to predict how a foreign leader might react in a crisis, how to approach them in negotiations, and what leverage points might be most effective. Think about it. When two leaders meet for a summit, their intelligence agencies have already provided them with comprehensive briefings. They know about each other's political pressures back home, their health issues, their family dynamics, and even their personal anxieties. This isn't just about knowing your opponent. It's about understanding their entire world. The conversations that happen behind closed doors are often shaped by information that will never, ever be made public. A subtle reference to a leader's past business dealings. A friendly inquiry about a family member's health. These can be carefully deployed signals, reminders that we know. The sources for this information are vast and varied. Human intelligence, or human, is a cornerstone. This involves spies and informants, diplomats, journalists, business people, and even members of a leader's own inner circle. These sources provide the nuanced on-the-ground insights that raw data can't capture. Then there's signals intelligence, or this is the interception of communications, phone calls, emails, and encrypted messages. Agencies like the NSA in the United States, or GCHQ in the UK, have vast capabilities to monitor global communications, sifting through petabytes of data for keywords and connections. Imagery intelligence, or IMINT, from satellites and drones, provides another layer. It can track a leader's movements, reveal construction at their private residences, or monitor military bases. Finally, there's open source intelligence, or OSINT. This is information gathered from publicly available sources, news, articles, social media, academic papers, and public records. You would be amazed at what skilled analysts can piece together just from information that is technically out in the open. A leader's social media likes can reveal ideological leanings, and public flight records can signal secret meetings. But what kind of secrets are we talking about? It's not always scandalous. Often, it's financial. Intelligence agencies will pour immense resources into tracing a leader's wealth. Where did it come from? Are there hidden offshore accounts? Are they indebted to certain business tycoons or foreign powers? Financial entanglement is one of the most powerful forms of leverage. A leader compromised by their financial history is a leader who can be controlled. Health is another critical area. A leader's physical and mental health can have profound implications for their country and for international stability. Intelligence agencies will try to obtain medical records and will analyze public appearances for any signs of illness or decline. A leader suffering from a serious undisclosed illness might make rash decisions or be unable to govern effectively. Knowing this information is a massive strategic advantage. Then there are the personal secrets, past mistakes, hidden relationships, or family troubles. While it might seem like tabloid fodder, in the world of espionage, it's all potential leverage. The threat of exposing a deeply personal secret can be used to pressure a leader into making concessions they otherwise would. UNET. It's a dark and cynical game, but it's a reality of international relations. The aim is to find the cracks, the vulnerabilities that can be exploited. Of course, this is a two-way street. Every major world leader knows that these files exist on them. They operate under the assumption that they are constantly being watched, their communications intercepted, and their lives scrutinized. This leads to a culture of intense paranoia and secrecy within their own circles. They use encrypted communication channels, sweep rooms for bugs, and rely on a very small, very trusted group of advisors. It's a perpetual cat-and-mouse game of intelligence and counter. The very existence of these files creates a delicate and dangerous balance of power. It's a form of mutually assured destruction, but with information instead of weapons. Country A has a damaging file on Country B's leader, but Country B has an equally damaging file on Country A's leader. This unspoken threat can sometimes prevent conflicts, forcing leaders to negotiate rather than risk mutual exposure and political ruin. These files are living documents, constantly updated in real time. An analyst in a secure facility in Maryland or Moscow might be adding a new entry right now, based on a snippet of a phone call or a report from an agent in the field. The information is cross-referenced, verified, and analyzed for its potential impact. It's a relentless, 24/7 operation that never stops, because the global landscape is always shifting. What does this mean for the rest of us? It means that the world is run not just by the headlines we read, but by a hidden undercurrent of secrets and intelligence. The decisions that affect our lives, from trade deals to military conflicts, are often influenced by information we will never know. It is a sobering thought that behind the veneer of diplomacy and statesmanship lies a shadowy world of surveillance and psychological warfare. The secrets held in these files are some of the most protected on the planet. They are the keys to understanding power, influence, and the hidden mechanics of our world. And while we may never get to read them, knowing they exist changes how we see the leaders on the world stage. They are not just politicians. They are targets, players in a game where knowledge is the ultimate weapon. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of secret intelligence. If you found this fascinating, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration into the shadows. Until next time, stay curious.